Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss about function pointers and self-referential structures in C. Actually, you know that function is a container which is used to hold the set of statements which will be used to complete a set of tasks is given inside the function. It is also called as a variable, function variable. Actually, function pointer is used to store the address of the function. Actually, for the function reference, the details about the functions or instructions corresponding to the functions is available in the memory. To refer the starting address of the instruction, we use function pointer. This is the example declaration. Here, I have created a function pointer for the function which accepts two arguments and returns an integer. Okay, I show the demo for the particular function. Here, I have created function pointer for storing the address of this function. See here, I have two arguments and return type. Argument of type of argument is integer. See here, I have created two integer. If your function accept one argument, means just mention one integer. And return type is integer. So I have mentioned return type as integer here. Before that, I have used a parenthesis to separate function pointer variable with star. This is example for function pointer declaration. So how to assess this function pointer? First of all, we need to store the address of add function inside the function pointer, and we can call the function through function pointer. Consider inside the main function, I have two variables declared and initialized, which has values 10 and 20. First, I have created a function pointer to store the address of add function. Here I have mentioned return type. This is the function pointer name with the star and two argument, because that function accepts two arguments. So I have used two argument by using it is enclosed by using parentheses. To show the address of the function, I just use ampersand symbol, add and store into the function pointer. Now I can call the function pointer by using this notation star fp, and you have to pass two values because it accepts two argument, no, a comma b. Then store into the result is stored into integer. Finally, just print the result. Okay. In this way, we can create a function pointer and store the address of the function. Then invoke a function through function pointer. I show the demo. To define a function. A db used to add two integer values. Now inside the main function, have two variables and get input from the user. By using scanf statement. Now declare a function pointer variable int star function pointer, because function accepts two arguments with the data type integer. So just mention int comma int. Now store address of a function by using fb function pointer variable equal to add. Otherwise you can use ampersand. Anything is possible. Now invoke the function pointer directly inside the function itself. We can in the function itself we can invoke, because which returns integer type, integer value. Now I invoke star fp. Don't use fp, star fp. Star fp means valued address. Now call function through function pointer by passing the argument. That's all. It's very easy, mainly asked in interviews. There is a problem. Call function pointer here. Okay. Store the result. Just to use, I made a mistake. To use two variables. Now I just pass value 5. Okay, this is the result. Now I can create array of function pointer. For example, I have more than 2 functions. Subtract, then multiplication. Consider I have 3 functions. I have to store the address of 3 functions. By using function pointer means we can just use array of functions function pointer by specifying the square bracket here. Very simple. Now I can store the address of a function by using curly braces. First I call addition, second I call subtraction, third I call multiplication. Okay, to store the address of 3 functions, I use curly braces here. Now we can call the addition function by using index, addition result. You can use a for loop to print all the result. You can call subtraction by using array index 1. We can use array of 2 to print the multiplication result. That's all. D, addition result, subtraction result, multiplication result. I use 5 and 4. You can print the results for adding, subtraction, multiplication, division function. So this is the example for array of function pointer. In C, we have one library function which makes use of function pointer called qsort. Qsort function is used to sort the element in ascending order, which makes use of function pointer concept. So please refer the qsort function through internet source. So that's all about function pointer concept. Next, I wish to discuss about self-referential structure. A self-referential structure is used in data structure like linked list and stack concept. A self-referential structure is one of the data structure which refers to the pointed to the another structure of same type. I tell an example. The general syntax for self-referential structure is struct followed by structure name, then open curly braces. Here we can have a member which possesses some data type, integer, float or character, and we have another number in every self-referential structure called struct name same type, structure of same type, struct name followed by star pointer name, which is used to store the address of same type. So self-referential structure is used to refer to the pointer to another structure of same type, which is mainly used in linked list and other data structures like tree, graph, etc. I tell you an example. Here we will be discussing about a linked list in future, which has chain of nodes. Here each part is called as node. Each node is associated with another node by using the address of a particular node. For example, we have a different memory block, which is one memory block which has a starting address 3200, another memory block which is having the starting address 3600, 4000, 4400 respectively. If you wish to associate these memory block, because these are not continuous memory allocation, these are non-continuous memory allocation. If you wish to associate memory blocks, means we are in a position to store the address of the next list in the same node itself. For the purpose, I am creating the self-referential structure. Here each node of types are same, no? That is why I am keeping the address of next node, next list in the same structure itself. Here I wish to store the address of next node of same type. Here I have 3600 node. This is available here. In a similar way, I can store address of next node in every node. Finally, in last node I store null, because it is a pointer, no, which holds address. If it holds null, means it points to nothing. For the in C string we have /0, no, which refers to end of string. Likewise, we have null at the end of the node of linked list. Okay, so we are using self-referential structure in linked list, tree or graph. We will be discussing this concept in future. For example, linked list is supposed to be a self-referential structure. The next node of a node being pointed which of this same structure type. Okay, we can't able to store structure of different type. For example, this is a single list represent data structure creation. Here I have created a data structure called list node, which has data and address of a next node. Here no need to use star and all. I'm just keeping the data followed by address of next node. Linked list is a data type name.